Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. We're here on the Ethereum daily time frame right now. Just for a little bit of context, what are we looking for here? We are preparing for a potential pullback in this B wave. I've been talking about that now for a few days, maybe even a couple of weeks. But to be honest, for the last couple of weeks, we've been moving sideways. Okay, we've been only moving sideways, and so from that point of view. At the moment, the situation is completely unchanged. What I want to do in this video, I want to share with you where this B wave correction could land. So what we do, we measure the length of the potential A wave to the upside. We can do that by doing some Fibonacci work. So we measure the length of the A wave, and then this gives us a target range, or let's rather call it a support range for this B wave pullback. Okay. This is important because any B wave should normally land in this area between the 38.2 retracement and the 78.6 retracement. Here we talk about $1,606 to $2,133. So this would be standard support for this wave B. And any rally from that B wave low could result in a 5-wave move, essentially, in wave C. So the C wave should be a 5-wave move and could take us to all-time highs. It is at this point not very clear yet if this A wave has indeed formed the price top. It might have, but it's not very clear yet, because an A wave can be a 3-wave move, as I have labeled it, or the A wave can be a 5-wave move, which would be a slightly different wave count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in which actually the wave 4 might have bottomed. And that's a potential I'm tracking in yellow on the smaller time frame. So don't be surprised if you see this potential on the smaller time frame. But yeah, just wanted to highlight to you, both are plausible scenarios. And in both scenarios, the A wave, we're looking for an A wave, yeah. And in both scenarios, I'm looking for overall upside trend continuation, especially as long as the next pullbacks and so on remain corrective in nature, which means they are 3-wave movements. Let us now take a look at the shorter time frame for Ethereum. And here you can see the two potentials. Basically, in the white scenario, the A wave has already formed the top. This is everything zoomed in we've just talked about. So if the A wave formed the top already, then yeah, potentially here on the 13th of May, that means we're now in the B wave, which would be an A, B, C structure itself. But we're holding really well. We're holding a range. So there is no evidence as such that the A wave has topped, because from that top, from that 13th of May top, all pullbacks have been corrective in nature. All pullbacks have been 3-wave movements. So yeah, it does overall keep the door open for higher prices even more directly. Yeah, especially as long as we are not breaking out of the range to the downside. The yellow scenario for one more high is absolutely plausible. So let me take you through the yellow scenario. I talked already about the white scenario on the larger time frame. Here in the yellow scenario, the wave 4 might have bottomed here. There are a couple of options even how in this scenario I could interpret it. Yeah? Different variations of the same in the yellow scenario, but in the yellow count we should still see a little higher. It's possible the wave 4 bottomed here as a triangle. It finished as a triangle: A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave, and then we break out. It's possible, but the market needs to hold above the red line for that potential to remain valid. That's at $2,515. Below that, the wave 4 would likely reset a little bit lower, and the market can try again. So again, at the moment, there is a chance that we've bottomed there, but here in this triangle, but it's just, we have not yet broken out. So there are some levels to watch. I already told you about what the invalidation point is, and Fibonacci support is here between 2,555 and 2,633. So ideally, to keep the yellow scenario alive, the bulls need to turn up here. I just don't they're not there yet. Okay, clearly. So we're holding support for now. This is the area that we need to be watching for the yellow scenario. That's the update on Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.